Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to talk about CyberFi. What are they doing? How are they changing the game? Alright, so let's get into it. CyberFi, well, what is it? I don't know. Well, it's DeFi 2.0, baby. Alright, so let's get into it. So, guys, if you're new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe. I mean, when you subscribe, you get notified every time we make a new video. And that way you guys are into the game. And on top of that, hey, like the video. Because when you like it, you pump crypto. And what happens when you pump crypto? Well, the crypto that you buy goes up and other people find out about it. And on top of that, so side note is, guys, look, we're trying to teach other people how to become their own banker and show you how corrupt the system is. If you guys didn't see the GameStop system or see what happened with the GameStop situation in Robinhood, I don't know what else to tell you, bro. You should probably just like stick your head in the sand and then go do something else. Anyways, let's get into it. So CyberFi. CyberFi is a non-custodial intelligent automation platform that is reshaping the DeFi user experience. So that's just a general scope of it, but there's several times I go on Uniswap and I just have to check like every 5 minutes and be like, okay, now's a good buying opportunity because it went up $10 or down $10, and it's like so volatile. I mean, crypto's volatile. But then you look at it and you're like, what in the world? How do we do this? Like, it's just like, when do I buy? Can't I just set a limit order? This is so dumb. That's why I still use centralized exchanges sometimes. They did come out with 1inch, but still those gas fees are ridiculous, and you gotta watch it and you gotta be like, oh, okay, is this the right time? And that's why I stuck with Uniswap, because it's still simple. But now that they have this platform, it's crazy. So let's get into CyberFi, what they're doing. So first we'll go over CyberFi. CyberFi, the max supply is 2.4 million. Currently, they have about 1 million in circulation or something like that. Let me show you. They got 1.69 million in circulation. So it's really not that much. They still are under circulated, I guess you can say. They are going to go through a lot of inflation as more and more adoption is going to go on. So let's go ahead and talk about it a little bit. So you guys can see the current holders right now. There's about 2,700. It doesn't show the recent amount of holders. Well, first off is because it's just not big enough yet. Normally they have like a graph showing the increase. I'm sure you guys can look at other videos on people who did it on CyberFi. I don't know if they go in depth as I do, but hey, it's your shot. You guys can compare it. Go for it. That's what YouTube's for, so you guys can check it out more and more. All right, so here's the website landing page. DeFi Intelligent Automation Platform. I really like this website. This is pretty intense. This is like, whoa, dude. I'm like in the Iron Man movie or something. It's crazy. It's cool. CyberFi, it makes it feel like you're futuristic, so it fits with the theme. It's good. That's definitely going for it. There's only a 6 million market cap too. Guys, this is an altcoin gem. It's small. DeFi is huge. This is building on DeFi. It fits the narrative, and who knows what will happen. All I know is, in my opinion, it's a good project. It's tools that are needed. What always wins in the system? Well, the picks and shovels do. And this is part of the picks and shovels. This allows you to build the different quote-unquote blocks, and it's basically like Legos for the system. It gives you different Legos you can build, and you build a house with it. So it's pretty cool. So here's the different things they provide. So our trading platform brings users functionality of centralized exchanges and DEXs, and exchange liquidity pools. So they have price triggers. So you can do like if this, then that. So say Ethereum goes up to $10, then well, I buy like a bunch of Ethereum because, well, if it goes to $10, I'm loading up, bro. Or if it goes up to $10,000, and then okay, let's sell some. So sell some for profits. Guys, if someone tells you, why are you selling? That's weekends. No, guys, if you get in profits, you need to take money off the table. That's the name of the game. Always keep your principal and play with the house's money after that. That's not financial advice. That's just common sense. That's what people do in general, period. Also, you have the automation feature. So like it can go through farming, staking, liquidity. So it can be like, okay, every 10 days I want to automatically withdraw my cake from PancakeSwap and compound the interest and put it back in the field. So there's different features. You guys can automatically do it. It's limitless, so you can do whatever you choose. CyberFi enables cross-chain automated complex scenarios. So instead of just Tron, Polkadot, you can go on other blockchains and then return back to ETH, so you can go through the bridge system. So guys, this is fully interoperable. I haven't even mentioned the partnerships, but we'll get into that. So here's the use case for the CeFi token. You can pay gas with it, get access to unique products, and you get a lower commission. So yes, you can pay with Ethereum, but it's automatically converted to CeFi. But if you're paying in CeFi, it's cheaper. So regardless, whether you're spending Ethereum or CeFi, CeFi is needed. That's the only way to pay for it. 80% of the fees collected by CeFi platform will be distributed. So what that means is, well, if you're staking on the system, you're going to be getting a percentage of those fees. So keep that in mind. Here's a roadmap. Hang on, let me zoom out. Okay, so beta, training, automation, price triggers, transaction, mining event, CeFi launch. You guys can see all these. But basically right now we're in the staking and beta farming automation. So right now they're on the second tier of staking. So if you haven't bought any of this already, you can buy some, go ahead and stake some, and earn some yield on it. It's not a bunch of yield, but hey bro, if this token gets to $100 and you're getting 2 tokens every 6 days, I mean, it's free tokens, who cares? Their mainnet is the public release multi-chain toolset is set for Q3, and the CyberFi major public launch is probably going to be at the end of this year, which is going to be a big I would say it's going to be a sell the news type of thing, so keep that in mind. But guys, also keep this in mind. Right now we're seeing the price pumping, but keep this in mind. The people just got their tokens back on this video is probably going to be a little bit delayed, but people just put their tokens or received their withdrawal tokens on the 1st of February. So now that they've staked them for like 40 days, people are like, oh man, I bought it at $2. Time to take some money off the table, because, well, you got to get your profits and you got to get your principal out. So here's the different advisors. Well, Jeff, he's actually the co-founder and CEO of TrustSwap. He's one of their advisors. And then you also got Austin Merricks of the Zeo network. So guys, they got some smart people behind this. If you guys haven't seen Jeff K, we'll call him Jeff K or JK. Jeff K, he's pretty cool. The TrustSwap ecosystem he built, it's basically getting rid of that middleman for like settling transactions. Like, hey, I don't know what to do. You got a product, I got a credit. Well, I don't have a credit card. I have Bitcoin. Should I send you the Bitcoin first and you send me the product, or you send me the product and then I just take your product and run? No, so this actually enables a smart contract where each person puts the product and the money in the smart contract, and then as soon as both of those, I guess you can say, problems are filled, then it's swapped. It's an automated, it's a smart contract. It's an algorithm. Here's the CEO is G. Geralt. You can look him up, listen to some AMA interviews you have with him. Smart guy. He's a really smart guy. Knows what he's talking about. So here's their features that they have. We already went over most of them, but let me go in the white paper so you guys can see them for yourself. So CyberFi. They're definitely hitting on DeFi. So CyberFi is a new intelligent trading and automation platform. Yeah, it's ideal for the DeFi marketplace. I mean, look, this is 10 million. It's way more than this. So there's more value locked in DeFi. This is definitely dated back to September. It's in I think it's in the billions now. But you need smart because I mean, some people are like, I can't go to sleep, because if I go to sleep, I wake up in the morning and I lose $5 billion, or I wake up in the morning and I get $5 billion, depending on how much you put in, obviously. But if you have if this then that, you can put in like a stop loss that says, okay, if this goes down 20%, I'm selling out now. If it goes up 20%, I'm taking the third off the table automatically. So now you can go do what you need to do. You don't have to be glued to the screen. You can automatically make the different transaction you need to do. And guys, I know you're like, oh, well, they already got ones out there like 1inch. You can put in a limit order and so on. Well, look, anyone else on 1inch, they can go straight on 1inch and say, oh yeah, Johnny Macris, he's got a sell order right there. I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to front run him. Or that guy's got a buy order right there. I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to buy it and then sell it to him and pocket the spread. Guys, it happens all the time. It's called front running. Or they can see, oh, you got a limit of like 2 cents below. I'm going to slowly get this price to go up to make you FOMO in, and then I'm going to drop it on you. and then I'm going to laugh at you. No, but this allows you to do the same options with the limit orders and so on, except no one can see it. So it's on the back end of the CeFi platform, so people aren't doing like, oh, let's go to CeFi. No, it's a private blockchain, and well, it's a public blockchain. What I'm saying is people don't go straight on CeFi and say, oh, okay, this is guys putting it in here. No, it's an automated transaction. So it doesn't even show up until it shows up. So we were midstream and then we almost lost power. So we're back on the screen. We're on the charger right now. So CyberFi is basically it's an intelligent automation platform. We don't need to harp on it. But let's go ahead and get into like the nitty gritty, guys. So how do they do all this stuff? Well, first off, they have a partnership with Chainlink. So Chainlink is a partnership that they have so they can get all the Oracle data. So say it'll get data from so-and-so and so-and-so. Guys, Chainlink is a huge Oracle. Basically, it's a person. It's not a person, but it's hard to explain an Oracle. But basically, an Oracle is a source of data that can be trusted. That's a good definition for it. So basically, it gets its information, and whatever the information says, it executes the trade. So this is almost like what Wi-Fi is doing, except you're having Andre Cronje manage it. And well, first off, he's got to eat, sleep, and I mean, I'm sure he has some hobbies, so he can do some other stuff. But this is AI, so this runs 24/7, so you can automatically have it do something. So instead of having Andre in the background, well, I mean, guys, don't get me wrong, he's doing a great job. But what I'm saying is like this is allowing other people to participate in it. And hey, you may think you do it better than Andre. Go for it. You got the Legos, build the house. Is your Lego house better than his? I don't know. Hey, but if you build a good Lego house, maybe you can sell it to other people like Andre did, or issue tokens just like he did, and have other people join. So guys, the options are limitless. This is the picks and the shovels. Usually the picks and the shovels make the most in the markets. Just think about it. Who made the most? Did the miners make the most, or did the people selling the picks and the shovels? Well, there's your answer. Again, we already talked about this is cross-chain, so it doesn't only go on Ethereum. It also goes on Binance Smart Chain, which is nice. We already showed you guys that the fees are like 4 cents. If you guys aren't on my channel already, go and subscribe. I mean, bro, okay, look, if I'm bringing value to this, smash that like button. I mean, come on. If not, okay, whatever. But guys, subscribe to the channel. We teach about new cryptocurrencies. Actually, in fact, we're going to be talking about on this channel, it's a new airdrop going on. If you guys ever use Uniswap, well, you're going to get a free airdrop. Guys, it's pretty cool. It's hint, hint. It has to do with like a swapping mechanism, but it's free tokens. Who cares? So CyberFi enables. Well, by the way, smash the like button. If you guys didn't smash it, here, let me do it for you. Boom, done. Okay. So CyberFi will enable users to create cross-chain automated complex event scenarios. So we already explained this. So it can be like, hey, okay, so I'm going to make it super complex, but okay, so say PancakeSwap or the value of the cake tokens is below $1.50. I'm going to automatically harvest the token, sell 10% of it just because I think it might go down a little bit, and then as soon as it hits $1.60 or as soon as it hits $1.40, I'll buy back in and get that 10-cent arbitrage. And then when I get that 10% arbitrage, I'll automatically turn it to Ethereum. And then when I get that Ethereum, I'll automatically swap it to Chainlink because, well, if I swap it from Cake to Chainlink, there isn't much liquidity. But if I go from Cake to Ethereum to Chainlink, you guys get the point. And then once you get Chainlink and it hits $11, I'll automatically get it to say, okay, sell it $11, and it'll drop it all the way down to $10, and then buy. You guys get the point. You guys can, it's a Lego. You can do whatever you want. Well, we couldn't preview this page. Don't know why. So here's the CeFi token. So it provides utility. We already talked about the fees, access to CeFi exclusive product, and 80% of all the fees collected on CeFi or after exchange to CeFi will be distributed to the community. And 20% of all the fees will be the revenue source for CyberFi. So basically, in order to build, it's almost just like the treasury. I can't get rid of that, whatever. Governance. It is a automation solutions decision making. So this is like a governance token. People are big on governance token. I mean, think about the Wi-Fi token or Wi-Fi, whatever. So this is also big. So the 9 weeks already passed, but alpha and cyber rounds lock up for 9 weeks. So after the first 20%, or after the first week, 20% unlock, and then after that is 10% accordingly. So like for the next 8 weeks, 10%. This time period is already over. So there is the 800,000 in circulation. Then you have the 500,000 for the strategic partners. We haven't even got into that. I'm trying to talk as fast as I can to give you guys all the information as fast as possible. If I'm talking too slow, there's a little gear icon at the bottom of the YouTube video. You can change the speed of me talking. You can make it faster or you can make it slower. So if I'm talking too fast, slower. So 500,000 for strategic partners, 6-month vesting period. So what that means is, well, 6 months into this project, we're about month 3. 3 more months, there's going to be another 500,000 on there. And some of the partners may be like, bro, I just 10x this project, I'm going to sell some. Or I just 100x this, I'm going to sell some. So you're going to have people taking profits, unless it just tanks. Then you have 300,000 C5 for development, unlocked 9 weeks after the 2.5% unlock weekly. So most of those are unlocked right now. That was partaking in like the staking. Hence why we're at about 11 million right now. And then you also have the 300,000 for marketing community growth. So this could be like the, hey, we're going to do an airdrop or whatnot. So who knows? 200,000 for LP and staking rewards, and what that means is if you guys are staking in the protocol, you're going to get an amount. So 100,000 of these is already released, and then 50,000 for transaction mining program. So it's a 1-year period for that. The roadmap, we already talked about this. We already talked about the CEOs. Now let's get into the nitty gritty. So if you guys are interested in staking, this is the previous stake. This already happened. But basically, look, there's 100,000 of the tokens that were released. And the new staking, it is not letting me load. But basically, right here, you can do the new stake, Cyber Era, whatever. You guys can stake tokens now. So this is also released. This is just a Global Newswire article. To be honest with you guys, you can really just pay for these. I'm just telling you guys out of all honesty, these are just paid for. So they aren't anything special. But still, it's an article and talks about it. But basically, it's DeFi 2.0. That's all they're talking about, is an intelligent automation platform. Doesn't matter about the article, whatever, but the tech they got is great. But still, you got to remember, just because you build a great platform doesn't mean everyone's going to adopt it. But it's the first one out there and people need it. And believe me, I need it. So here's this talking about the staking. You guys can participate in this. You guys can do it whatever you want. I'm not really going to go into it. Here's a integration with the DeFi lending. So this is with Unilend. Unilend is changing DeFi. So you guys can research more about Unilend, but basically it's like a DeFi, automated DeFi money market is what they're going to call it. But Unilend is similar to like a money market or like Aave or like, not Synthetics, but maybe Compound and Maker. Yeah, see? So it's similar to those. So here's one of the big partners. You got Magnus Digital Assets. So they invested in a couple projects. I mean, most of the ones they invest in are pretty successful. I mean, Unilend, Royale, Fire Protocol. A lot of these are on the Polkadot ecosystem too. So this one's pretty interesting. Origin Protocol and PowerTrade. I'll be researching PowerTrade a little more, but it's a little bit with perpetuals. So it's a pretty cool project. So we already talked about this CyberFi Chainlink integration. So yeah, I know you guys are like, oh, great. Well, oh, hang on. And then Fire Protocol. This is like another swap, like Uniswap, or there's so many swaps out there. PancakeSwap, whatever. But basically with the swap, this is actually built on the Huobi EcoChain. So in my assumption, I haven't looked into Huobi, but I'm almost positive that's just going to be cheaper gas fees. I mean, period. I mean, stinking Ethereum gas fees right now. 216 Gwei. If you guys don't know how much 216 Gwei is, well, it's like nuts and ham. It's not worth it. It's something that's like, I'll wait till it's like 50. It's 4 times what it was like yesterday. So it's crazy. Ethereum's going nuts, guys. Ethereum, very bullish on it. It's a crazy project. It's changing the game. But 2.0 needs to hurry its booty up because these gas fees are really getting annoying. If you guys don't know what I mean, go ahead and try MetaMask. That's also the only reason why I use centralized exchanges from time to time. It's because those gas fees are ridiculous. Especially when you're trying to take profits at some points or make a quick trade, you're spending crazy gas fees. But anyways, guys, that's CyberFi in a nutshell. I'm not going to take up too much of your time. I'm just going to leave you guys with a wisdom one-liner. Proverbs chapter 28. I know you guys' time is valuable, but if I brought any value to you guys, please smash that like button. It really helps the YouTube algorithms. I spend a lot of time making these videos because I want to bring the best content I can to you. But again, if it brought any value, please smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. And again, if you guys are subscribed, we teach you about upcoming airdrops, way to get free money, and how to become your own banker. Again, we're going to be making a video in the next few days on how to get some free crypto. If you ever used Uniswap, you want to stay tuned because we're giving out a free airdrop. Well, not me personally, but it's going on. So, a discerning son heeds instruction, but a companion of gluttons disgraces his father. We already read this one, but guys, you got to keep this in mind. Look, if you want to have success, be open to advice. Don't be like, oh, bro, I know everything, because, well, you can't know everything because you haven't seen everything or done anything. I mean, guys, you're watching this video because you want to learn information. And that's great. That's awesome. A lot of people will be like, oh, I know everything, so forget it. But anyways, guys, I took up a lot of your time. I'm sorry. Thanks for watching, guys. If you guys like this content, smash that like button, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching, guys. If you guys are new to the channel, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button and hit that bell notification. That way you guys can be ahead of the game every time we make a new video. If you guys are new to cryptocurrency, don't know where to get started, don't know what to invest in, well, participate in the triple threat. The first thing, set up a Celsius account. This is for your savings. This is where you're going to store your cryptocurrency, and you can earn interest. It can be up to 5%, 6%, 10%, and they even have some as high as 17%. Here's a referral link. Use this referral link in order to get 20 bucks in free Bitcoin. Part 2 of the triple threat is to get a Crypto.com. Crypto.com account is one of the best places, especially for a beginner, to buy cryptocurrencies, or smaller altcoins. So now you have a savings account. Now you need to get a cryptocurrency wallet that allows you to buy those smaller altcoins like your Engine coin, your Raven coin, just like smaller alts, so you guys can participate in those big plays. My referral code is down here. If you use this, you'll get 25 bucks free. And the next one is Voyager. Voyager is awesome. There's a list of different cryptocurrencies you can use. What I like about Voyager in particular is you can actually make your next level up in buying cryptocurrencies. You can actually buy Bitcoin with a limit order. So you just hit buy Bitcoin, hit limit, and you type in how much you want. Boom, you're off to the races. So you don't have to watch it and make sure it's a good buy. And here's a referral code you guys can use to get some free cryptocurrency. This will allow you to get $25 for free. Can't beat free. And then obviously this is just a fun one, so you can get free cryptocurrency, is going on Lolly. You get a daily stack. All you do is you tap the treasure chest and you get free sats, and it's literally free. One of the days I literally got 20 bucks in free Bitcoin. Look, 101,000 sats. Pretty cool.